Hi guys, welcome to bekibtarot. My name's Becky. I'm a spiritual advisor, clairvoyant and energy reader. So it is my bedtime basically. I'm so sorry, I know I've got a few more signs I need to get done. As if you're one of my subscribers, you know I literally am non-stop every day. I have a teenager and a baby and a lash business, and I do readings, and I'm forever trying to do up my home. It's a lot every day. There's just not enough hours in the day. Also between trying to fucking figure out high protein meals that are vegan to eat and work out, it's just, yeah, there's not enough hours in the day. There's not. So let's sage you and me, and let's tap into the energies for tonight. See what spirit wants to show me. Hopefully this can resonate for you if you manage to catch this. Please like and subscribe if you do. It really helps the channel to grow, helps out, and just to connect to more of my videos, readings, visions will resonate with you. If you would like a private reading, info's in the box down below. Okay, let's see what the energy is tonight. They do want me to use this deck and this one and this one, but I'm going to use my third eye at the beginning first. And then I'm going to go from there. Okay. So there's someone they're trying to hand a letter to someone else. It's like an apology is how it feels. This person wants to give an apology to someone. The other person's just staring at them, waiting, because this person that's got the apology in the envelope, is what I feel, hasn't quite handed it over yet. And the other person's just watching. I feel like this person's stumbling over their words. So in the letter is the apology, but they're stumbling over their words as they hand it over, like, it's quite irrelevant what they're saying. I can't quite grasp it. It's like, look, I'm going to give you this. I'd like you to read this. Do you know what I mean? It's that kind of shit. That's irrelevant because I'm not hearing that. But it's like, and the other person's just staring at them, waiting for them to hand it over because they keep looking at the envelope and looking at them and looking at the envelope, and they're just like, okay. Just waiting for them to fucking hand it over. The other person wrote this out, well, wrote this out a long time ago, but has had to retouch it up quite a few times and add some things, but they're basically petrified of giving this over because they're very vulnerable in the letter, and they're kind of like, now that they're in front of the person and handing this over, they're shitting themselves and wishing they could back off because they now don't want the person to read the letter because they have really opened up in ways they've never opened up to them, and there's lots of things in it that's really vulnerable. And this person wants to back out, but can't because the envelope's in hand, and they're just like, fuck. I've got to give it over. And so before they told me to get this deck out, and before I've even got anywhere, the first card is forgive. So that's pretty fucking relevant for the vision. So let's see. So, believe in yourself, you are gifted, is the underlying energy. And what I get from this is, believing that this person that's actually apologising has real low, like, self-worth, and can't, like, what's coming through off this card is, like, can't comprehend how someone would ever see them as a gift, like, see them as something they would want in their life, see them as like the gift that they bring something to someone, is what I feel. That's what's coming through on that. So we've got practice, definitely yes, and the very soon. It's slightly just turning into reverse, and I believe it's slightly turning into reverse because this is like, oh, my eyes got pulled to the top and it was 444. Hey Sam. I got pulled up to the screen and it was 444 on the clock then. Yeah, the very soon card is just tilted onto the reverse, and the reason why is because I think this is not going to happen very soon. This is like about to happen. I would get, honestly, this energy is going to happen over the next 24 to 48 hours tops, really. I mean, unless this person does a mega U-turn energetically, which I can't control, but this is like about to happen. I heard the word break, and then I can hear like break my soul, and then I heard that Beyonce song, you won't break my soul. So I'm not quite sure what the fuck that's got to do with it. Maybe just like trying not to, because this person really has low self-worth. I feel like they've really, really fucked around for quite a while, this person that's giving this letter over of apology, if you like. Even though, I mean, I'm sure this isn't an actual letter. That's just the energy, how it's like showing itself. So they're either going to want to have a conversation or they're going to write out a message. For some of you, it might be a letter, who knows? But this person has practiced out so many times things they want to say, written out this letter so many times, like practice, and it's like, it's time now. It's time. I think this person's really, really thankful for like who you are. I also think that the person that's receiving the apologies, actually, it's all going to be a bit of a like happy surprise. Like, you're going to be really thankful that this person gave you, like, opened up in this way that they've opened before, because it's going to help this person understand them and share their opinions on the matter, and share that how they can change and how things can change, the dynamic can change, how the energy can change. And it's like making the, I think like these two are making the decision to talk about, be honest with each other about how they actually truly feel. No games, no bullshit, like let's talk it out and figure it out. Like, and when I say that, I don't mean like, oh yeah, let's just jump back together. Like, let's heal. Let's heal. Let's work through. Let's talk about things we've never talked about and discuss things. But happy surprise for the second time. This is gonna come out a lot better. But what it takes and took was people to make a decision. So the other person to make a decision to own their shit, come forward and apologise, and both of you make the decision to be honest. And then I feel both of you make the decision that you do want to fight for this, but you want to do it in the right way. You want to create happiness in this connection. You want the laughter back. Yeah? I'm being guided to one more clarifier on this one. Yeah. I think this is like something that you so it's well weird. I just heard, I thought it was a ring in my ear, but it wasn't. It was, I think my window's open. I'm pretty sure that was the bus down the road braking. But it came through my ear like a ring. So maybe this connection's been like on the brakes for a while now, and it's, you've both just been in each other's imagination. Oh, I'm just getting a shiver down my back. I think you've both thought about each other very sexually as well. This connection's been quite, I'm hearing sexually active, but not in the physical, energetically. Okay, so they want this one and the other cards, and then I can go to bed. I think everything in the world has been thrown at this connection, but you still both don't want to let each other go, and that's going to be enough strength for you guys to certainly heal, whether you end up back together or not. But this is certainly a connection that's going to be, you know, you both want to work on each other and on the connection, and you want to heal it. Yeah, look, we have action and mute, which is coming, look, the action card's coming away from the mute, and I feel this is coming out of that no contact, no speaking, no honesty, and just making the decision to kind of break themselves free, because they've been caught up in this wanting to apologise, things wanted to say. I think you've both been caught up. Like, one person just like caught up in that, are they gonna ever come and give me truth? Are they ever gonna apologise? Are they ever gonna come back? Like, them caught up, like that person caught up in that side of things, and the other person just caught up with like, how am I gonna come back? I'm gonna have to be honest. Oh, how am I gonna say this? I'm so scared. What if they reject me? Da, da, da. You've both been tied up. But look, metamorphosis is change, growth. Butterflies come through after they've, I can't remember the technical term, but you know, the caterpillar goes in its cocoon, does its thing, it's a long process, comes out as a beautiful butterfly. And that's what's happened with both of you during this separation. You've both been being patient, but literally in fear the whole time. Literally in fear. You've both been mirroring each other, so you've both been mirroring each other's pains from the separation, faults, worry, but during this time you both have been pushing forward and ascending and starting to understand that lots of issues that came from like the problems in this connection spurred from wounds, toxic inner child wounds, things that need to be looked at and dealt with, and you're both understanding that now. This was something that you know came to a complete end, but you both want a fresh start and are willing to plant the seeds together to make this grow in whatever format that is going to show in your life. Like I said, it might not be, oh, let's try for a relationship. It might be, we want to build and, you know, get to know each other and work on healing before anything else. So I want to use these ones. We've got, I'm so attracted to you. So many things remind me of you. I want to be more than friends. So they've asked me to do it this way. So on the person that's apologising, the one with the letter, however that shows, coming forward, being vulnerable, speaking some truth, they find you so attractive, like so attractive. The joining energy is so many things remind me of you. You both are constantly reminded of each other all the time. And then the other person that's receiving the letter, the note, the apology, doesn't want to just be friends, is aware that they both need to heal, but they don't want to be friends. Like, they want to be more than that, but they understand that there's some shit to do. And then the over and underlying energy, we've got, I hid who I really am from you. That's this person that's coming forward and being honest and vulnerable. And I lost myself for a little while. I feel like that kind of resonates for both, but I feel like that mostly resonates for this person that's been in denial and has gone off and definitely needs to come forward and be honest now. Like, I think they really did lose themselves and lose track on who they are and what the fuck they're doing in their life. And I think that energy kind of resonates for the other person receiving the letter, apology, whatever, because they felt lost without this person, even though, like, there's some things that have needed an apology. They felt lost without this person. I think that you've both been lost. Yeah, I think you both felt abandoned and left behind, that you both feel like lines were crossed. Hi, Jessie. Yeah, I feel like you both had some shit. Oh, thank you, Jessie. I need to finish off the all signs, but I just thought I'd do a quick collective tap in before I went to bed. But it's lovely to have you here, Jessie. So yeah, I think this is a connection that's been pulled apart so you both could heal and take a look at like yourselves and each other and the dynamic. And what it needs and needed is vulnerability and honesty and people to kind of work together in that format. And this person coming forward, like I said, this is happening soon, like imminently. It's no longer than 48 hours. Like I said at the beginning, unless this person energetically does a mega U-turn, which is always possible. This is only energy. I get a lot of shit right when I give readings, but I always say to people at the beginning, like, this is energy. I'm reading their energy and this and that, and I get messages and whatever, but someone could fucking bolt last minute and change. Like, someone could back out and get scared. It's life. But I think this is this is a real strong connection. Like, there's probably been mad toxicity in this in the past, and it's because you both find each other intoxicating, but because you both got wounds and you're both being triggered and you both got past lives, it's a soul tie. And if you both can, like, this is the kind of connection, if you both can work on yourselves and heal separately and together, this is the kind of connection that could, like, be serious, like, massive power couple. Like, you could work together in business, have a family, have everything, like, because you both will heal and work through your shit, and it's, like, proper Like, this isn't just, oh, I'm in an okay relationship. This is like, wow, we function together properly. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's kind of like the vibe I'm getting from this. Let me see what I see with my third eye on this one. So at the beginning, this person's coming forward, handing over a letter, shitting themselves, but it definitely feels like some kind of apology letter or talking some stuff out. Obviously, this doesn't mean they might actually hand you a letter, can represent a message or a phone call or them coming to talk. I don't know why I just heard white hat. I don't know if someone's likes to wear a white hat or is going to have a white hat on. Really random. I literally, this is obviously not going to resonate. This is just coming through. It's like a white hat with like that Adidas sign in black. I've never even seen this hat, but I can see it. I don't know what that's about. The person that's coming forward and being vulnerable and has the letter, if you like, definitely has got issues on like jealousy wounds, and they project a lot of it, like insecurity, massively insecure, that needs real work because they just reach a conclusion in their mind and it's just fears, and they convince themselves it's truth. Like, I'm seeing, and this is why they gave me the hat, so I'm seeing, say this is before in the past, right? They've been at work, they've been out, or they haven't seen you for however many days, and they come around to visit you, and then during the time you haven't seen this person, you had your cousin round and your cousin left their hat around your house or ended up giving you their hat, right? And this person comes in and like, whose hat is that? And you're like, oh, it's my cousin's. And in their head, they're like, they're cheating on me. That's it. There's no, that's just what they believe. And then they start self-sabotaging people because they don't want to be hurt, they don't want to be shat on, they think they know. And then they start being all weird, and then that causes toxicity. And it's all because they're insecure and don't communicate. Literally. And they don't have trust and faith in the other person because they haven't dealt with and healed their wounds. Yeah, that's how it can show up in lots of ways. So I do feel like a fresh start is coming for these two. I really do. It feels like if both people can be vulnerable, honest and loving and understanding, this could move through nicely at a very slow pace. As long as cycles, like, they don't repeat stupid cycles, karmic cycles, like, just go back into the toxicity. If they learn to have boundaries, communicate, change the whole dynamic, then this could be good. It could be. That's all I feel for that collective energy. That's all I can feel for that. I feel like that's left me now. I might see if I can do a couple of fucking zodiac signs I've got left. But yeah, I'm going to leave this here, and then I'm going to quickly do maybe one or two of the zodiac signs I've got left to do. But thank you so much for being here, especially Jessie. I think you're a newbie. I haven't spoke to you before, so it's great to have you with us. I'm gonna do one or two of these signs now, so I'm gonna come off live. But thank you so much, guys. Sending you so much love and light. Bye.